Hey guys, Jams here and welcome to Vlog's Ultimate Guide. Let's go! No, I won't stop. Let's start with abilities. Lux passive ability, Illumination. Damaging abilities inflicts enemies with Illumination. Illumination empowers Lux Snake's basic attack to the inflicted target, dealing magic damage. It is important to take note that her normal abilities does not ignite Illumination. It also doesn't stack up. Only damaging abilities can inflict Illumination to the targets, thus avoid targeting enemies with Prismatic Barrier. Lux's first ability, Light Binding. Cast out a ball of light that roots 2 enemies at maximum for 2 seconds and deals magic damage. The ball of light only travels in the straight direction. Make sure to maximize its capability by hitting 2 enemies at a time. Lux's second ability, Prismatic Barrier. Throws Lux wand in the direction shielding allied champions it passes through for 3 seconds. After reaching its apex, it returns to Lux shielding allied champions for another time. Take note that the shield stacks up. Make sure that the returning wand passes through your ally. Lux's third ability, Loosen Singularity. Creates a zone of light that slows nearby enemies by 30%. After 5 seconds, the zone detonates, dealing magic damage. You can recast the ability to manually control its detonation. You can quickly recast it to immediately detonate light. Lux's ultimate, Final Spark. Fires a beam of light, dealing huge amount of magic damage to all enemies in the line. Final Spark ignites and refreshes Illumination. Simply, without using basic attacks, the first inflicted Illumination will be ignited and applies a new one. Because of this passive ability, you can still deal enhanced basic attack after casting Final Spark. Let's now talk about items. Lichbane's Spellblade is highly recommended for aggressive Lux, as it can enhance your basic attack damage while igniting Illumination. Harmonic Echo, the most recommended item for Lux. Moving or casting abilities builds Harmony. At 100, your next shielding will heal up to 3 nearby allied champions. Moreover, Harmonic Echo won't require you to pass your wand of shield to all enemies, as it will automatically heal up to 3 nearby allies. Just shield 1 ally and the others will be healed too. Infinity Orb. Abilities and powered attacks will trigger critical and gain 20% more damage against enemies with below 35% health. This is definitely useful for Final Spark and also works with Illumination. Let's now proceed with the item builds. Here are my personal item builds for Lux. Battle Mage for survivability and supporting, balancing damage and teamfight assisting capability. Assist Mage, assisting teammates with extra precaution against healing enemies. Burst Cripple Mage for fully aggressive Lux that provides crippling damage to the enemies after executing the combo. Let's now talk about runes. Weakness is the best choice for Lux. Light Binding will impair enemies and let them take more damage, more specifically 5% more. Let's now proceed with the tips and tricks. Make sure to deal basic attacks each time Illumination is inflicted to an enemy to fully utilize your passive ability. It is recommended to only use Final Spark for enemies inflicted with Illumination, so you can deal more damage to the enemy. Take note that you cannot activate Stasis while casting Final Spark. Instead, it will be triggered post-cast with some delay. Same effect for Flash and Proto Belt. You can detonate Loosen Singularity while casting Final Spark. You can use Loosen Singularity to get extra map sight and control. You can use Flash to surprise enemies followed with Light Binding. And ta-da! You're about to become one of the best Lux in the game.